In a judgment published on November 27, 2024, the Eastern Caribbean Court of Appeal granted opposition leader Alan Chastain's application to file an appeal with the Caribbean Court of Justice. This appeal is in relation to his lawsuit against the Comptroller of Customs, Shuman Emanuel, for the withdrawal of criminal proceedings against former High Commissioner to the UK and now Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire. In December 2021, Emanuel discontinued the criminal proceedings against Hilaire after mediation sessions between the Customs Department and Hilaire's attorneys. A judgment handed down by the appeals court in April ruled that the comptroller does have the authority to withdraw proceedings, but in the renewed appeal, Chastain's attorneys provided a different interpretation of the Customs Act. In Chastain's application, he argued that the Comptroller of Customs does not have the legal authority to withdraw criminal charges against an individual. According to Chastain, criminal proceedings can only be stopped by the Director of Public Prosecutions.
In addition to the affidavit that he provided, he also gave a letter that while he was the acting Comptroller of Customs, that he had written to the DPP transferring all of the files over to the DPP. And so we felt, and my lawyer was very strong in indicating that this was very strong evidence that needed to be further discussed and verified at a court proceeding. Now, my lawyer also pointed out that a situation that within 2 months of an election, a new Comptroller of Customs came in, and on the advice of the Attorney General, and remember, on this matter of the Rovergate, the Attorney General is conflicted because the Attorney General was Ernest Hilaire's private lawyer.
The court's judgment stated that Chastain's appeal raises significant legal questions about the interpretation of the Constitution and the Customs Act. It also said that the Caribbean Court of Justice needs to make a definitive ruling in the matter.
The case at the CCJ is again to review the decisions of the High Court and of the Appeals Court, and hopefully the CCJ overrules those decisions, which will then pave the way for this case to actually start. And when the case starts, it means that the acting Comptroller of Customs, now Comptroller of Customs, the Attorney General, and all of the entities involved in this matter will have to explain to the court why they decided to stop the case.
The Eastern Caribbean Court of Appeals decision came a week after the special prosecutor dismissed claims filed against 5 government officials by the former acting Comptroller of Customs, Peter Chico. Both Chastain and Chico, who is now the UWP's Castries East candidate, argue that the Range Rover Sport was licensed to the government of St. Lucia and does not belong to Hilaire. For the DBS News World, I am Zane Romulus.